Go.
Hello, this is Jasmine. Today we are shining a light on women's rights in Afghanistan. After that, what's really in your lunch, and then a special performance by Black Girl Brides. Now we have a woman who used to live in Afghanistan. We will not release her name for her sake. So hi, welcome. I'd love to ask how you're doing.
Well, any day that I don't wake up in fear is a good day. Thank you for inviting me to your lovely country.
Thank you for coming. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions. If it's okay with you, you don't have to answer them if you're not comfortable with it, because I understand that that can be probably very painful. So the first question I really want to ask is, what were your daily struggles, your fear that you may have admitted that day or any day?
Every day I lived in fear. It was a lot of fun, actually. Whenever I would wake up, whenever I would go to sleep, I would know that something bad would happen. A lot of the time, if I ever left the house or moved at all, I would end up with bruises, cuts.
What are some of the worst things that have happened?
I would prefer not to answer that question.
It's okay. Do you feel that the government does enough to help the women in Afghanistan? If not, how do you feel they could help or fix what they're doing?
Well, the government in Afghanistan is not doing enough. At the very least, they should be doing something. I mean, I wasn't even in the worst situation. There are a lot of women in Afghanistan, and the government doesn't take account to that they are actually people. The problem with that is colossal.
Did you ever think of just not wearing the clothing that they basically made you wear? Did you ever just want to walk out in just regular clothes?
To me, those were the regular clothes. They were what I was born and raised wearing, and they were what I thought that I had to wear for the rest of my life. I never really thought twice about it, though. Always just put them on. Fear. Sure, I thought about it, but I would never have thought it.
How do you feel about Americans being your country trying to handle the situation at hand with the Taliban and the women's rights?
In some ways, they're doing a pretty good job. In others, they're not doing enough, or they're doing too much. The problem with the Taliban is that they might be smaller than the American government, but this isn't the American government we're talking about. This is the Afghans. And it's a lot different from what they think in America. So, to reiterate, I think that America is helping, and they're doing a lot, but they're not doing it right.
So you want your rage makers to count as your cover?
I'd like to thank you for coming to our studio for an interview on a sensitive subject. I'd like to see you again next time.
It's my pleasure. I'm very open to doing interviews about this subject.
Thank you. And this is sponsored by McDonald's. Yeah, McDonald's and Burger King. They're awesome. And now, our next segment is, what is in your lunch? Random stuff that the cafeteria doesn't actually cook, it's just put in there, okay? And